Hey guys, this is Abhishek from Technics Media, and today we have LG Optimus L3 second with us. If we talk about the display size of this device, the display size of this device is 3.2, which is a true color IPS display. If I talk about the overall build quality of this device, the build quality of the device is quite nice. It does feel pretty good from the back side. The finish of the back cover is matte and it is actually plastic, but it looks like it is good quality of plastic which they have used this time. If I talk about the camera on this device, it has got a 3 megapixel camera without flash. The features which you get on this device is the quick memo feature, and you have safety care as well as cheese shutter. That means you will say cheese and it will take the photo. As far as the battery is concerned, which is 1540 milliampere hour battery. The processor on this device is 1 gigahertz processor. If I talk about the display resolution, it has 240 into 320 pixels resolution at 3.2 inches of display. It gives you a pixel density of around 125 pixels per inch. The display quality is not so good, but in all the phone looks pretty nice. It is quite small and you can consider it like a candy bar phone which can easily hold in one hand. It is quite light as well. If I talk about the weight of this device, the weight of the device is fairly light basically, and you can also opt for the dual SIM version of this phone if you want to buy. And as far as the internal memory is concerned, it has 4 GB of internal memory. It has capacitive touch screen. If I show you the version of Android, and the version of Android is 4.1.2. So this is quite amazing because at this particular price point, at this particular budget Android phone, LG has actually given Jelly Bean, which is the latest version as of now. If I talk about the storage options, if I show you the storage basically, let me just go into storage. We have the storage, and out of 4 GB you have around 1.54 GB which is to be available for user to install applications. If I talk about RAM, this one has got 512 MB of RAM, and let me just show you how much of that is actually available to the user. Out of 512 MB of RAM, 339 MB is actually used, and you have 79 MB which is free right now, which is fairly low, but the device is quite responsive when it comes to finger touch. When it comes to launching applications, I can launch multiple applications. I can minimize them without any issues. As far as the display is concerned, I can show you some of the pictures. So these are some of the high definition pictures that are being transferred on this device, and they look pretty good. So the colors on the picture looks fairly good, although it is not very high quality, and the viewing angles are again not so good at all. The camera on the device is 3 megapixel camera, and this is how the view from the 3 megapixel camera will look like. Let me just take a photo of this phone. So this is how the photo will look like when you take a photo with a 3 megapixel camera. The camera doesn't have flash, so you might have problem taking photos in dark light. Although the quality of photos which you will take from the 3 megapixel camera is not so good in terms of the clarity of the objects, but in terms of the overall colors, it is quite okay. You cannot record high definition videos from this camera obviously, but this camera is again capable of recording video at VGA level, which should be sufficient for you if you want to buy this device at least. And if you talk about the geotagging, you do have geotagging support on this device. If you talk about the chipset, it has Qualcomm chipset and it has 1 gigahertz of processor, and it does support all the applications including YouTube, Google Talk, Document Viewer, Organizer, Voice Memo. And the battery on the device is 1540 milliampere hour, which should be sufficient for this much display size because it is quite small in terms of the display. And the overall look and feel of the phone, let me just walk you around the ports. You have the 3.5mm audio port over here, you have the power and sleep key over here, and on this side you have nothing. On the bottom you have the USB port and the micro USB port for data syncing and charging, and then you have the 3 megapixel camera over here. It doesn't have flash. On left side on the top you have the volume rocker, which is a single button. So in all, this device is quite good. You have the home button over here, you have the back button and the properties key which are touch sensitive, and then you have the earpiece over here. So in all, this particular phone is going to be a budget phone which is going to come in India very soon. We will keep you updated about it, and do let us know if you have any questions related to this device. Thanks for watching this video. That's all from us right now regarding the quick hands-on review of LG Optimus L3 Second. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.